Humans, the basic counting principle, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, pretty much is what we're doing when we want to count the number of ways to do something. Now, if you have more than one thing to do, so just like this is saying, if there are m ways of doing one thing, and you have to do another thing, but there are n ways of doing that thing, if you multiply m times n, you'll get the number of ways, or the total possible outcomes for doing both things. Okay, well, let's do an example. Here in this example, it's asking you whether you want a Coke or a water, and then you have a choice of an entree, hot dog, chicken fingers, or a burger. Okay, well, originally you can take either a Coke or a water. You have those two choices. If you did choose a Coke, you have the option of getting a hot dog, or chicken, or a burger. Same thing if you chose water. You'd have the option of getting a hot dog, chicken, or a burger. And if you count up these total options, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, you can see that the total possible lunch combinations for this example would be 6. If you thought back to the basic counting principle, you have 2 ways of doing the first thing, Coke or water, and then you have 3 ways of doing the second thing, hot dog, chicken fingers, or burger, for a total of 6 possible combinations. Gosh, that's easy. Let's go for another one. Okie dokie, building a password. So let's suppose you have to build a 4-character password where 2 numbers must be involved and 2 letters. How many possible passwords are in existence given this criteria? Well, if you wanted to know the number of ways to do something, you can use the basic counting principle, which says that you consider the number of ways of doing one thing. Well, there's 26 letters. And if you can repeat the letters, there's still the option of 26 letters. And then you have to go through one of the digits. This is 1 character, so there's either a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is 10 numbers. And same thing again. So there's 26 ways to write a letter, there's still 26 ways to write a letter, there's 10 ways to write a number in a single digit, and there's 10 ways to write a number in a single digit. If you multiply all of these ways, you can get the total number of outcomes. Which is that number there, 67,600. Now, if this question was changed a little bit and we asked for 2 letters, but you can't repeat a letter, the expression would become 26 because you can choose from any of the letters. But the next number is 25 because you cannot choose one of the letters, the letter that you chose in first position. And then you would go 10 times 10 because you can repeat a number. If you couldn't repeat a number, you would have to cross out this 10 and change it to a 9 because you couldn't have the first option that you chose. Make sense? Hopefully. Well, I'll leave you to do your homework. Toodles.